All right, what's up everybody? It's Jeremy here, and I'm ocean bound. I'm heading to Pleasure Bay today. The wind is already up. It was really supposed to come up at like 11 o'clock today, but it's been wingable and kiteable since dawn this morning. So it's gonna be a good day. All right, I'm kind of done doing the F1 things, and it's a little weird because these guys right next door, I think they're the Eleveight guys. So Eleveight's doing a demo here today. I think they have the wing that has like the long bar in the middle. So I'll definitely demo some Eleveight wings. It's blowing like just over 20, and it just hit over 20, and it probably will stay at 20 or more for the rest of the afternoon. But these Eleveight guys are here, and if they have wings, I can't say no to trying a new Eleveight wings. Right, cool. So I was stoked because Eleveight is doing something a little different with their handles. They're using a CS wing bar. When you check out the wing on the website, they don't tell you what CS stands for, which is a little annoying, so it kind of leaves it up to our imagination. Like cool shit, crazy Stewie, calibrated stability. I'm kidding. I eventually found on their site that their kite bars use that CS acronym too, which stands for control system. So it's a control system wing bar. The WFS stands for Wing Foil Series, and they call this a freeride wing. And as far as I can tell, this must have been a V3. Their website says, for the V3, we have made the WFS stiffer, harnessing more power and engineered it to drift a lot easier. The whole construction is stable and extremely light, allowing easy upwind ability and downwind drift. I mean, that wasn't my full experience. It wasn't light. I mean, it was heavy. You know, there are some nice wings out there that are kind of on the heavy side, like the Sick kind of comes to mind, so I don't think it's a bad thing to have a heavy wing. But coming from the world of F1 wings, which are just very light, this was much heavier. And my guess is the bar and the canopy of the fabric, which is quadruple ripstop, 4x4 ripstop, extreme high tenacity. It's a super durable, solid choice for a canopy, and I dig that, but the cost is more weight. Another quote from their website, the WFS has an ultra durable build quality and covers a tremendous wind range, exceptional low wind performance, and ease of handling. Your expectations will be outperformed by the ultimate freeride capabilities of the WFS that push the sport to the next level. And somewhere else I read on the interweb, the stiff and lightweight with easy drift and power generation. But right off the bat, the pump to me was pretty weak. I felt like I should have had enough wind. It was blowing 20 or more and I was at a 5 meter, but there just wasn't a lot there. I didn't personally pump up the leading edge. It felt solid, but maybe it wasn't pumped up hard enough, although it did seem to retain its overall shape pumping, so I'm not really sure what was going on there. The bar. Alright, let's talk about the bar. First off, the bar was nice. I mean, it's nice to have something that stretches between both hands and it gives you a lot of options. So I think it could have been slightly longer in the back, but maybe that's because I was kind of wanting a little bit more power in my session. The attachment of the bar to the strut was a little weird. I get the fact that you want to make it as portable as possible, so having the bar removable is ideal for that. But for me, the wing bar came out of its housing mid-session, and it was a pain to get back in.
And this happened. I'm not really sure how to fix this yet, but this thing seems to have popped out, and this thing is really loose now. So, I think that you do this. Loosen it, and then flip this under. I don't want to. Does it have to go under when it's not pumped up?
I didn't set this wing up because it was a demo, but I'm guessing that it's kind of like a Duotone slick where you have to get the bar in place before you pump it up.
Well, I mean, obviously, if this happened on the water, this would suck.
Well, it's difficult but not impossible to get it back in while out in the water. In choppy waters or in colder temperatures with gloves, it'd probably be close to impossible. So the weird thing is when you go on their website, a lot of the pictures they have show that the bar is embedded into the strut, just like the Duotone unit. But that's not what I used, and from what I could tell, the pictures of riders on the site also have this kind of detachable bar. So maybe it's just like an early version. It's kind of false advertising, but I hope it was just a mistake between their marketing and design departments.
Alright, got it through. Now what? This thing goes in here. So that is not something you can, like, I'm standing right now. Certainly helps to be standing. Get as tight as possible. Okay. Got some give. I'll try it again, but still. Very interesting how they did that.
They say the core feature is the CS wing bar that gives intuitive hand positioning that limits fatigue and increases stability. So yes, that's what it does. Although intuitive hand positioning to me would mean, let's say you have small handles and they happen to be in the right spot, so you don't have to think about it. But I get it. What they're saying is you get a lot of options so you can find your own intuitiveness. So I guess that's what sets it apart, I suppose, from other companies. Although Duotone's been rocking the boom since V1, and Armie has sold a micro boom that you could add to their first wings, and a lot of companies are getting longer, hard handles now. So their delivery's a little different, but a lot of companies are doing the same thing. Spinning the wing around is really nice with the boom, both upwind tacks and downwind jibes. It was intuitive to switch hands in any situation, and your hands could easily find their way back to the bar if you weren't looking. And you can kind of do those powered one-handed downwind jibes too, which is also really nice. Jumping was fine. I didn't have a ton of power, but besides that, nothing really detracted from it. The drift wasn't bad, although I was a little worried on the beach when I first started with the way it kind of swung back and forth, you know, reminiscent of the V1 Duotone wings. But I think the weight in the center and the shape of the wing seems to even out its drift, especially when there's enough wind. Peter Stewie designed these, and I've liked his designs in the past. I know he's a big wave rider, and those old Best Cabos were just some of my favorite kites for, you know, foiling and wave riding. So he's definitely designing them for wave usage. This is the first wing where I actually liked and used the windows. So well played there, Eleveight. You either care about the windows or you don't. I personally do not care and never use them, but this one I actually did. They were in a good spot. The leash was fine, it wasn't obnoxiously long, and it was pretty simple, not a coil. Boom. So I don't want to sound like I'm hating this wing. It was cool. The bar is different and I dig it. It flies like a smaller wing. I felt like the 5.0 felt like a 4 or a 4.3 meter to me. And it looked like a smaller wing as well. And I guess it's because it's more low aspect and a compact shape. So yeah, that's all I got. A quick review of the Eleveight wing. You know, if you want to see some more of my videos and you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button. Drop a comment. Let me know if you tried this wing and what you think. And with that, I hope all of you guys are doing well out there. I'll see you soon on the flip, and I wish you all an awesome day. Later!